Tonight on Ctv3 News, fish kill reported in Guineagrass. Villagers are advised to refrain from bathing and fishing in the river. A video of a child suffering violent battering at the hands of a male individual goes viral on social media and causes major public outcry. Taoyuan Inc.'s sister city packed with Orange Walk. We tell you what benefits come from the MOU. And the second Fair Trade Market Day takes place in Orange Walk. These are some of the stories we have for you tonight in our newscast for Monday, May 28, 2024.
As I look out on the audience, I see many of the artists whose works are represented in this first display. My respect to each of you for contributing to Belize's creative and intellectual inheritance. I also offer my admiration and respect to those artists represented in the museum who have passed on. Their work lives on as sources of inspiration and education. And for the many hundreds of artists who are not in the first show, I say that it is not our intention to develop a culture of exclusion or gatekeeping. Just the opposite. We see this space as one of liberation.
Fast approaching. Pro FC is back in Orange Walk Town on Saturday, June 15th, inside the Orange Walk Multi-Purpose Complex, exclusively on Channel 53 on Centaur.
I've been a member of St. Francis Xavier Credit Union since it opened its door in 2004, so it's 20 years. It was only yesterday I was talking to my grandchildren about it, two of my grandsons. I was talking to them about the credit union, that it's good because as the past, you have heard they say money doesn't grow on tree, but it does. In your shares, you see the growth of your money there and you can save. You think about retirement and all the other benefits the credit union offers, what they call the womb to the tomb. So, and the service is very good. I like it.
Good evening, with your news, also simulcast on Face FM 106.7. I am Joanna Rodriguez. For the past few weeks, Belizeans have been experiencing extreme heat as an area of low pressure has plunged the country into a severe heat wave. The extreme heat has been affecting various aspects of our country, including an increase of bushfires, which has also been affecting the supply of electricity, as electricity poles are oftentimes affected. Wildlife has been affected as certain areas in the country have been reporting animal deaths due to the extreme heat. Well, tonight the question is if the extreme heat condition is to blame for a sudden fish kill in the community of Guineagrass here in Orange Walk over the weekend. The issue was reported by the village council, who says that the new river near the community park is currently in a horrible condition with a rancid smell and dead fishes floating on the water. Today, when we spoke to chairman of the village, Benito Oak, he told us that the condition of the river deteriorated in a matter of hours from clear and having residents swimming in the water on Sunday morning to smelly and deteriorated by 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon.
Yesterday when I arrived at the New River Park, around 2 o'clock, we saw the condition of the river, and some individuals that were around, they noticed that some fishes were near the New River Park, floating, and then we went there along with my vice, and we checked and we saw the fishing floating, and the condition of the river was not adequate. The scent, the smell of the water was strong.
Now, while the extreme heat may be a contributing factor to the river's deterioration, Oak says the community is at a loss at the moment and awaiting personnel from the Department of the Environment, who are expected to conduct an investigation in the area later this week.
We had an activity Saturday, and the individuals were bathing, Saturday afternoon. And we had our activity night, but nothing was, looking any strange of the river. So until after, probably during midday onwards, when I arrived at 2 o'clock, I saw the condition of the New River, the area of the New River Park.
So it was just a sudden onset?
Yes, because around 7 a.m. I went there, just checking that they do the cleaning after our event, and nothing was, I never noticed nothing, because I only noticed a crocodile around that area, and I post to alert the community that there is a crocodile around that area. But when like I said, when I went 2 o'clock the same day, afternoon, we noticed that the condition of the New River.
For the time being, before an exact cause for the fish kill in the village is ascertained, residents are advised to refrain from swimming in the water or fishing in the area.
That is what our community use for their recreational during, usually in the evening, especially with this heat. They just do their recreation and enjoy of the water of the New River. But that's why I posted that yesterday evening, that the condition, just to avoid bathing and fishing because of the condition of the New River.
An old woman from Belize City was taken to the Belize City Magistrates Court today after being locked up allegedly for 5 days. Doris Grant was charged with 14 counts of theft and 14 counts of obtaining property by deception after a person living in the U.S. made a complaint against her about a month ago. The incident apparently dates back to 2022, but it was not until recently that Grant was detained and charged. Today, during the regular police brief, Assistant Commissioner of Police Hilberto Romero spoke about the case.
A month ago, a complainant reported that she met a female identified as Doris Grant, with which she had several monetary transactions over a property and a house. An investigation was carried out, and since then Doris Grant has been arrested and charged for 14 counts of theft and 14 counts of obtaining property by deception.
So the woman was paying Ms. Grant for a land that Ms. Grant didn't own?
That is correct, yeah.
The 14 counts has to do because she made 14 payments?
Yeah, 14 different transactions, correct, yeah.
Can you say how much she transferred? Or
I do not have the total amount, no, I don't have it.
Ms. Grant has complained that she has been in police custody since Wednesday. She was just taken to court today. That's like 5 days in police custody.
I know she was in custody at Queen Street on Friday. That is what I know.
Her attorney said she was in custody.
I will need to check on that. I know she came there on Friday for this case.
But for Grant's attorney, Dickie Bradley, the charges have no basis because while his client is being accused of receiving money via or by deception, there is not a single receipt or document with Grant's signature on it.
The charges are that over a 2 to 3 years period that a person from America made a complaint sometime last year that she met someone, she was introduced to someone by the name of Beverly Williams, who indicated to her, because apparently she wanted to buy a land or whatever, that they can assist her in buying the land. So she's talking to Beverly Williams. She only learned about Darius Grant long afterwards. Somebody tell her, no, another person, that's somebody different. Then she says in her complaint that she was made to deal with some Ingrams. Not fair to be calling names. I think somebody said no call no name. But she was to be dealing with some Ingram. And then she was sending money off and on over the period. He didn't send any money to Miss Grant, who is charged. Miss Grant signed for no money over the 2.5 years or whatever, how long it is.
So is Grant being set up? That is what her lawyer is trying to prove.
I only know from the complaints that they say monies were sent to persons. No money not sent to Miss Grant. And you know what's going on in Belize. So they're right here. So I will live right here. And you give me money if you go buy a car, you'll never get a car and you'll never get the money. Or worse, they got some new thing now within the way you put money in our account. Supposedly it's her account. And then you go and check, they're not even really for she account. All kind of things are happening.
A video that has gone viral on social media is causing major public outcry as it shows a man abusing a male child. The disturbing video was posted on Facebook and it shows the man throwing the child to the ground, after which he slaps and kicks the minor several times. Even though the child's cries can be heard in the video, the man continues to attack him. He stops until a woman approaches him and intervenes. In the video, she can be heard telling the man what she saw and asking the boy if he was okay. At today's police press briefing, ACP Gilberto Romero, Regional Commander, Eastern Division, told reporters an investigation is being carried out, and that investigation has led cops to the arrest of Devian Flowers from Belize City, who has been charged with child abuse. Earlier today, UNICEF issued a release calling for urgent action to end violence against children. UNICEF said it is gravely concerned by the spike and gravity of incidents of violence that have been impacting children in Belize over the last couple of months. According to the organization, since the beginning of the year, children between the tender ages of 5 and 15 years have been experiencing violations of their right to be protected from neglect, harm, sexual abuse, and assault and exploitation. These incidents are occurring in spaces where children should feel safe and protected. UNICEF also notes the regularity of allegations of sexual abuse and rape of minors, with reported perpetrators being fathers, brothers, and people known to the victims as persons who ought to nurture and protect them. Coming up next, Belize becomes the first country in Central America to forge sister city relations with Taoyuan, known for its successes in agriculture and industrial growth. Stay tuned.
Pro SC is here on Saturday, June 15th. Pro SC is back in Orange Walk Town inside the Orange Walk Multi-Purpose Complex. Pro SC 12. Vasquez versus Aguilar. For the main event, we have the 145 pounds professional MMA fight between undefeated Belizean MMA star Frank Mac Vasquez versus Mexico's Ari El Trompito Aguilar. We also have 8 other exciting MMA fights, including Orange Walk's very own 135 pounds champion Jalen Perez, as he takes takes on the #1 ranked fighter in Central America, Christian Centeno from Nicaragua. In a fight that will determine the #1 bantamweight in the entire Latin America region. It's going to be a night filled with exciting MMA action from start to finish. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. and the event starts at 7:30 p.m. sharp. General admission tickets are available at the Shell One Stop gas station in Orange Walk Town or from any Pro FC fighter. VIP tickets are by WhatsApp reservations only. 670-0716. Pro FC, Belize's premier MMA league.
At St. Francis Xavier Credit Union, I know that I can depend on them, and they have been here for me when I needed it most. There have been several instances where emergencies popped up, and they were here for me. So that is what I like most. The services here, I believe it's very important for the community. It lends a hand to most of the community or all who want to be part of it, and it caters for all levels in society, especially ones like me who we don't have all the time what we need. So we can depend on the credit union just like the farmers can, teachers can, and the general public.
Today, Taiwan inaugurated Lai Ching-te as its 5th directly elected president, marking a significant milestone in the island nation's political history. The festivities held in the capital city of Taipei were characterized by vibrant street performances and a majestic military parade. Prime Minister John Briceño voiced his delight at witnessing this momentous occasion, emphasizing the collective joy shared by regional allies. PM Briceño extended warm congratulations to President Lai Ching-te and Vice President Xiao Bi-khim. I am pleased to stand alongside our regional Caribbean, Central and South American national leaders, extending our congratulatory greetings on behalf of the nation and people. We look forward to continued positive and mutually beneficial relations with the government of President Lai Ching-te and Vice President Xiao Bi-khim, the Prime Minister said. The ceremonies underscored Taiwan's vibrant democracy and its unwavering dedication to upholding democratic principles. As Taiwan embarks on a new chapter under the leadership of President Lai Ching-te, expectations are high for the continuation of positive and mutually beneficial relations with countries across the globe. The weekend saw a significant milestone for Orange Walk Town as Prime Minister John Briceño, along with Belize's ambassador to Taiwan, Her Excellency Candice Spitz, signed a memorandum of understanding to link Orange Walk with Taoyuan in Taiwan as sister cities. The significant event was commemorated with an official ceremony between the mayor of Taoyuan and the Prime Minister John Briceño. Belize is the first country in Central America to forge sister city relations with Taoyuan, which is known for its successes in agriculture and industrial growth. The newly forged relationship, according to both Mayor Chang of Taiwan and Prime Minister Briceño, is expected to bring about great benefit for both cities in various areas, including industry, agriculture, tourism, as well as ethnic integration. Here is a short excerpt of a news article from Taiwan which highlights the event which took place on Saturday.
At the signing ceremony, the mayor presented an original work by an Atayo artist and gift boxes symbolizing the circle of life. In the future, the two cities plan to deepen exchanges in agriculture and tourism. Zhang said he would like to visit Belize, and the Prime Minister touted his nation's festivities.
Here in Orange Walk, Mayor Ladrick Shepherd is also celebrating this milestone achievement, which he says will bring about many benefits for our local economy through various sectors.
But first of all, you must understand that as mayor, you always want to build a relationship, and the relationship between Belize itself overall and Taiwan has always been there. thanks that we have a prime minister that looks forward to the prime minister that has that good relationship with different countries, and especially with Taiwan. You know, he has always been saying great things that Taiwan has been sending for us, and you know, we always been giving back. So when it comes to something like this, I must say that I must big up Ms. Candy Spitz along with the Prime Minister himself for putting this together. But this was something that was being prepared by Honorable Kevin Bernard when he was mayor then, and now it has become a reality. So I say thank you very much, Mayor Chen from Taiwan, so that we can build this relationship. In these kind of initiatives, it goes to show you that we want to share whatever plans, whatever ideas, and different things that we can share together so we can understand how these people are living and how we can benefit from this and how we can treat our residents, especially because when we have these MOUs signed, is because we want to learn more from these countries so that we can bring it here, and especially here in Orange Rock, and I'm so proud of it. I would want, first of all, before even saying anything, you know, Orange Rock is more like an agricultural spot. We have the Minister of Agriculture in the south of Honorable Abelardo Mai, and I think that me, myself, going over there to see exactly how these people are doing when it comes to agriculture, and then bringing back Mayor Chen here to Orange Rock to find out exactly how we are doing, how they can so we can have the farmers improve on what they're doing is very key. And like I said, I'm so proud of this. These initiatives, I would like to extend it to all the municipalities if they can do it as well too, because that's what we want. We want to improve whatever we are doing as mayor in our town, so that our town itself and our residents can benefit from this. So proud of this, and I want to first of all say thanks to Honorable Kevin Bernard for starting this one. I want to say thanks to Ms. Candice Spitz, Ambassador, for making sure it happened. I want to say thanks to the Prime Minister, who is there representing me right now, because many times I represent him, but this time he's over there representing Orange Rock Town Council.
Prime Minister John Bresenia is currently in Taiwan along with a delegation from Belize, including Foreign Minister Honorable Francis Fonseca, to attend the presidential inauguration. There was much to see and do over the weekend here in Orange Walk Town as local small and medium enterprises came out in full swing to showcase what they have to offer. Is the second Fair Trade Market Day hosted on Saturday at the Central Park. The annual BTIA Tourism Expo took center stage with an entire day jam-packed with activities. Our news team was present for the event on Saturday and captured a few highlights in the following story.
It was a very hot day on Saturday, but that did not stop local small and medium business entrepreneurs from coming out in full swing to showcase their products during the second Fair Trade Market Day. Since being named as a Fair Trade municipality back in 2023, Orange Rock Town has been doing much to promote and support our local businesses, which falls under the true essence of what fair trade stands for.
You know, we staying true to the main purpose of this event, this Fair Trade Market Day, which is to basically provide opportunity for the micro and small businesses of the homemade products to be able to showcase and sell their goods. We want the public, the buyers, that to be informed about the high quality products that we have to offer. Yeah, well, you know, we have a very well-oiled machine of committed people that from the Fair Trade, the Orange Rock Fair Trade Committee. You know, we have the representative from Progressive Sugarcane Association, we have BSFA representative on board, we have the Town Council on board, we have myself, a representative of the Rotary Club of Orange Rock on board, and then we have a representative from Muffles Junior College. So we're trying to get all the different sectors to be involved. So, you know, the Fair Trade brand is all about providing better opportunities and better economic returns to the producers. And this is what this is all about. These are all local Belizean producers. Benefit, end of the day, is that you're going to get high quality products that are as organic as they can be. You know, you're not going to be buying all of this processed stuff, and you hear, if you're informed and aware of all the health issues being experienced around the globe, a lot of them arise from the food supply, because a lot of these things are so highly processed that they lose the value. So we want the people to understand that the organic and the homemade products here are of really high quality and very beneficial to their human health.
With Saturday's market day centered around homemade and homegrown products, there was a lot to see as local producers showcased their products, ranging from local pepper sauces, artisanal jewelry, beauty products, and a lot of rich local cuisine. Jolie Pollard from Ikuma, Belize, for example, focuses on all natural seaweed hair care products, perfect for the Belizean humidity.
Sure. So Ikuma started as my personal quest to create a solution for my hair. I live in Placencia and I was doing a lot of open water swimming. So my hair was frequently exposed to salt water and sun, and I started noticing that my curls were getting limp. The color faded a bit because of the sun damage. And so I really wanted to do something natural, and I discovered seaweed in my formulation process, and that was the game changer. And but what made me decide to make this a business was when I saw how the reaction from other people who used the product, and I realized this was something more than myself, and there are a lot of other people out there who could use this product.
Talk to us a little about some of the products itself that you offer, you guys do.
Okay, so I keep it really simple. I do two things: a moisturizing cream and a holding hydrating gel. And it's not like your typical creams and gels that you find in the store. So my creams are very rich, and they're formulated with cold pressed oils, pure essential oils, seaweed, pure shea butter. They use natural emulsifiers, so I stay away from all toxin ingredients, which makes my products very safe on even babies, right? Even babies can use them. But at the same time, they're so effective. So this moisturizing cream will deeply nourish the hair. People who have suffered from heat damage as well, from blow drying or flat ironing and want their curls or the wavy hair to come back, find great success with my moisturizing creams. And it also helps to protect the hair. Like if you were to go swimming in the salt water, it helps to create a barrier so the salt water doesn't enter the hair shaft and dry out the hair. So that's the first step. The next product that I make is a cream gel, and what that does, it helps to define the natural pattern of your hair. So sometimes especially in humid climates like this, like today the humidity level is high. Well, I was really excited to hear about the fair trade market because I heard about it last year and I was like, man, this is so perfect for me, because a big part of my brand philosophy is supporting our seaweed producers in Belize. And I pay full price, and I take a lot of pride in that, because I know internationally when people are trying to import or raw materials, everyone's always trying to beat down the price. Seaweed is something that can be priced as low as $2.50 US a pound in Asia. In Belize, it's going for 15 US a pound. So it's a huge difference. And I pay the 15 US a pound to my seaweed producers, who are the people who are out there farming it, who are gathering the seaweed from the sea. And I'm getting it from them. And I think that's something that really gives me a lot of excitement working with this. It's something that I'm deeply connected to my source, and it's not like I don't know where my seaweed is coming from, and it's such a main ingredient in my product that makes it really special. That's why I'm happy to be here today at the Fair Trade Market, and also yes, it's a product made in Belize, seaweed harvested from inside the Belize Barrier Reef.
Melissa of Creative Charmed has been making handmade jewelry for many years. Her hope, however, is to now make it a business which she can depend on as a source of income for herself.
Well, I make handmade jewelry, artisan jewelry made mostly with stainless steel, which I found is with Belize salt air is very durable. So jewelry lasts a long time. You use a lot of beads, some crystals. So all of it is handmade.
Talk to us a little about how long you've been with this business, and just some of the things that you focus on in terms of your handmade jewelry.
Well, mainly I was focusing on women jewelry, but I started to venture into a little bit of men, because there's not much men jewelry in Belize, so I started doing a little bit more of that. I've been doing it for many years, but I'm just trying to venture into pushing it as a business. I've been doing it mostly as just a hobby and for family, but I want to see if I could push it as a business for me.
Talk to us about Market Day in Orange Walk, and just a little about what you are trying to accomplish in terms of being a local entrepreneur and a small business owner.
Well, it's my first time. I am now living in Orange Walk. I moved from down south, relocated here. So I'm just trying to promote my business and get people up here used to this type of jewelry, and see if I could actually create a store here and push the business more.
As a Fair Trade Certified Sugarcane Association, Progressive Association says its goal is to promote the fair trade values for the benefit of its farmers.
Well, our association, as you may know, we are under Fair Trade International, and the whole point of this is we are participating to celebrate Fair Trade Day. So we're wanting to do, with all of this is to bring out the small businesses for everyone to come out and to sell their local produces and other products that they might have. And the associations are also here, and Progressive is showcasing our products, and we have some games as well, just to show, to give awareness to what we do for our farmers.
Talk to us about the importance of, like you mentioned, highlighting fair trade and what it does in terms of working with small corporations, small businesses as well.
Well, Fair Trade actually works with the farmers of the association. So the farmers get their benefits. Mostly, they make the market fair and just for the Fair Trade Association. So it's not only sugarcane that they work with. They work with cacao. They work with banana. So it's an international organization. So they help all the small farmers and to make to give them a better chance for a better livelihood. Well, as you may know, Orange Walk is a fair trade town. So then we want to give more awareness for the small businesses to come out and to take opportunity to support their locals, right? And that's the whole point. We have a lot of businesses here that have some good products and services, and some of them are homemade. They make them by hand, artisanals. So we just want to create more awareness to support your local businesses.
Rotary Orange Walk was also out on Saturday promoting their upcoming fundraising raffle, which will be drawn on June 29th.
Every year we try to hold a raffle that would help us to give back to the community in our various projects that we want to do. This year is no different. We're out here at this fair promoting the raffle, and as you can see from what we have, we're displaying one of the prizes that you can win in the raffle, which is a cycle, no? And we're offering again cash prizes, TVs, cell phones. Take a chance on the ticket. It's $20 and it's going to be raffled on June 29th. And as you know, whatever comes from the community goes right back to the community, and it helps us to assist even more. We are embarking on a big project right now, which is the pediatric ward, which is going to assist thousands of people across this country, especially here in the north. So you know where the money goes when it comes to Rotary. So assist us to help back the community one way or the other by buying a raffle.
Another Fair Trade Market Day is scheduled here in Orange Walk Town in October of this year. Reporting for Ctv3 News, Norma Ruiz.
And there is more news after the break. Stay tuned.
ITSAT STEAM Academy is a four-year government high school that does focus on science, technology, engineering, arts and mathematics, which is called STEAM.
Before this, I've been to other high schools and primary schools, and just being here feels so much more different. But my experience with STEAM in a whole, I love it.
ITSAT STEAM Academy, we are inclusive.
Females in robotics, I think that we could have a lot of success.
This has been the best school life I've ever had. It brings out your creative and innovative side in almost all subjects. In fact, in all subjects.
My experience at ITSAT STEAM Academy is stunning.
Our students will, I hope, tell you that they are happy to be here, because from the moment they set foot in the campus in the morning to the moment they leave, they're engaged in interesting activities which have real meaning to their lives. And by doing this, the learning is much deeper, more effective and long-lasting.
The Ministry of Health and Wellness is urging parents and school administrators to protect students from heat stress. You can look out for symptoms such as headaches, cramping, dry or sticky lips, mouth, rapid breathing or heartbeat, vomiting and fainting. The ministry noted that it is important to cool first, transport second, if a child is experiencing severe symptoms of heat-related illness. You can also move them to cool area, apply wet towels or cloth to the forehead, neck, and armpits. Take the child immediately to the nearest health facility if you are unsure about the symptoms or if the child is not responding, the ministry urged. The Belize Fisheries Department today announced the upcoming closure of the Queen Conch fishing season effective June 9, 2024. This decision comes as the established quota for the 2023-2024 season has been reached. The closure, mandated by Statutory Instrument Number 54 of 2012, is a critical measure to protect the Queen Conch population and ensure its sustainability for future generations. All conch fishing activities must cease by the end of business on June 9th, and the fishery will remain closed until the next season opens on October 1st, 2024. The Fisheries Department urges all individuals and businesses to consume or dispose of any queen conch meat in their possession by June 9th. Possession of queen conch meat after this date will be considered illegal and subject to prosecution under the fisheries regulations. The public is encouraged to report any illegal fishing activity by calling the Fisheries Department at 224-4552. This closure reflects the government's commitment to responsible resource management and the long-term health of Belize's marine ecosystem. And that's the news. We invite you to join us for another newscast on Tuesday, May 21st here on Ctv3 and Fiesta FM 106.7. Remember that to read a text version of the news, you can visit our website at ctv3belizenews.com. You can also log on to our Facebook page for current stories at facebook.com/ctv3belizenews or our YouTube channel at Ctv3 News BZ. Remember to wash your hands and remain safe. From all of us here at Ctv3 News, thank you for watching and listening. Good night.